Morning, everyone. Start with a quick introduction to guests. Mr. Partington.
Good morning, Dave Partington, Protect Yaga Parks.
Barb Partington, Protect Yaga Parks.
Shelley Sherman, Protect Yaga Parks.
Yeah, we're seeing League of Women Voters.
All right, staff. We'll go back to front. Mr. Rose.
Mike Rose, Geauga Park District Chief Ranger.
Sandy Ward, Marketing Coordinator.
John Kolar, Chief Naturalist for Geauga Park District.
Hi, John.
Hey, John.
Lucas Beamer, IT Manager.
Christine Sizik, HR Manager.
Ron Lighty, Finance Director.
Todd Hicks, Legal Counsel.
Good morning, everyone. Go ahead and get started. Call the roll. Mr. Greeno.
Here.
Mr. Bates. Here. Mr. Stein.
Yes.
Ms. Lamarcus.
Yes.
Mr. Rob.
Yes.
Next item on the agenda is the approval of the agenda and agenda items.
So, second.
Mr. Bates. Mr. Greeno.
Yes.
Mr. Rob. Ms. Lamarcus.
Yes.
And Mr. Stein.
Yes.
Next item on the agenda is to approve or amend the meeting minutes from April 20th, 2026.
Make a motion. Second.
Questions or comments? Call the vote. Mr. Round?
Yes.
Ms. Lamarcus?
Yes.
Mr. Stein?
Yes.
Mr. Bates? Mr. Greeno?
Yes.
All right, next up, presentation of the financial statement. Ron Lighty, our new fiscal officer, is going to go over the fund balances for you.
All right, good morning. The year-to-date expenses for the general fund were $3,882,402, with revenue or expenses of $2,419,559 for an ending balance of $5,563,590. The land improvement fund had revenues of $411,794, expenses of $71,283 for an ending balance of $3,387,054. All funds combined has an ending April 30th balance of $8,950,644.
Thank you, Ron. Appreciate that. Any questions on the monthly financial statement? A little more detail there, right out of Uniform Accounting Network software. Auditing software. A second to flip through those. Any questions on the monthly financial statement? If not, we'll move on to the presentation of the payment report. And the payment report, the bills paid for the month of April, each of our vendors. Need a second to look at those. Any questions on the appropriation payment register? If not, we'll go ahead and move on to old business. Any items you propose for old business? Okay, now we'll move to new business and a planning update. Deputy Director Matt McHugh.
In your board packet is the current capital improvement construction project cost summaries. So that's all the projects that we have under construction for this year. Everything has been awarded and is under contract. And we have started on Mountain Run Station, the pavement started. Hampton Hills, the dam improvements are underway. And then we are getting ready to start at Deep Woods Lodge and also the Rotary on those projects. So, any questions?
And some sunshine and warm weather like today. All right, thank you, man. item on the agenda is resolution number 2, 2026. A resolution designating the public depositories of the public monies of the Jogga Park District for a 5-year period and authorizing the treasurer and fiscal officer to contract therefore. Whereas pursuant to section 135.12B of the Ohio Revised Code, the Board of Park Commissioners, the Board of the Jogga Park District shall designate the public depositories of public monies of the Jogga Park District for a 5-year period. And whereas the board desires to designate the active and interim funds of the Jogga Park District for a 5-year period commencing with the effective date of this resolution and terminating 5 years therefrom. And whereas the board, after appropriate review, desires to award the active and interim deposits to Middlefield Banking Company, becoming Farmers National Bank, and Huntington Bank in amounts at the discretion of the treasurer and fiscal officer. Now therefore be it resolved as follows. The board hereby awards and designates Middlefield Banking Company, becoming Farmers National Bank, and Huntington Bank as the public depository of public monies of the Jogga Park District for a 5-year period. Such award and designation is contingent upon each depository institution supplying the necessary financial information to the treasurer and fiscal officer and his/her approval of same. The treasurer and fiscal officer of the Jogga Park District is hereby authorized to contract with the aforesaid financial institution for deposits of the Jogga Park District public monies for deposits of active and interim funds, so long as the effective dates of such agreements terminate 5 years from the effective date of this resolution. Section 3, it is hereby found and determined that all former actions of the Board of Jogga Park District concerning and relating to the passage of this resolution were adopted in an open meeting of the Board of the Jogga Park District, and that all deliberations of the Board of the Jogga Park District and any of its committees on or after December 2nd, 1975, that resulted in formal actions were in meetings open to the public in compliance with all legal requirements, including section 121.22 Ohio Revised Code, and the resolution shall take effect immediately upon its passage. Quick explanation before I entertain a motion. Middlefield Bank, becoming Farmers National Bank, is the treasury that we set up 5 years ago, so this is a housekeeping item. Our Huntington Bank is a merchant services account for credit card charges for things like lodges, lodge reservations, shelter reservations, few nature store sales, so same accounts that we had 5 years ago. So entertain a motion.
Make a motion. Second.
Thank you. Any other questions or comments? Call the vote. Mr. Stein?
Yes.
Mr. Martin?
Yes.
Mr. Bates?
Yes.
Mr. Rao?
Yes.
Mr. Greeno?
Yes.
All right. And hang out for a second afterwards so we can have you sign that resolution. Next resolution, Resolution 3, 2026, a 2026 revised budget. Dear Commissioners, please find the resolution for adoption of the revised 2026 revenue and appropriations. The following format conforms with the legal level of budgetary control according to Ohio Revised Code 5705.38C that requires appropriation measures shall be classified so as to set forth separately the amounts appropriated for each office, department, and division, and within each the amount appropriated for personnel services. Therefore, this budget format conforms with the statute in that the appropriation resolution is presented as follows: by fund, by department, for personnel services, for salaries and benefits, and all other non-personnel services expenditures. This resolution reflects amended appropriation amounts for personal and non-personal services in the general fund and the land improvement fund. Specific details of the supplemental appropriation transaction are as follows. A general fund transfer out increasing $2,050,000 to be transferred to land improvement, and a general fund Ranger Department non-personal expense increase $16,500. The appropriations are for potentially land acquisition, and for the general fund Ranger Department, they are to set up a brand new truck. So, hand off from one chief to another, we're a little bit under budget for setting up a new truck. So, that is what the appropriations are proposed for. That, entertain a motion.
Make a motion.
Okay. Any other questions, comments? Now, we'll call the vote. Ms. Martin?
Yes.
Mr. Marino?
Yes.
Mr. Rouse? Mr. Stein?
Yes.
Mr. Davis?
Yes.
All right, so Commissioners' time. In April, our Nationalists kicked off their two busiest school field trip months of the year with numerous hands-on pond study programs and Nature Scopes Binocular Blitz field trips, which officially graduate all of our Geauga County fifth graders from the Nature Scopes Binocular program. In other Naturalist news, the Naturalists purchased a new 15-passenger van, has already taken program participants on two exciting van trips to Cuyahoga Valley National Park and Maggie Marsh. All right, a few pictures for you. The month of April also welcomed a Touch a Truck back to the Westwoods on April 25th. Welcome Touch a Truck back to the Westwoods on April 25th. The first Touch a Truck happened back in 2023. And the residents were ready for another one. With 920 people attending over the course of 4 hours on a cold and drizzly Saturday, here are some of our photos and families and staff enjoying the event, which included free ice cream snacks. Wow. Allow for hundreds of hands-on community experiences with more than 30 vehicles that help us keep Geauga Park District in tip-top shape. And finally, the Naturalists hosted a total of 138 programs last month for 3,892 people and 1,838 visited the Westwoods Nature Center. All right. Thank you, staff. That's all I have for Commissioners' time. Anything from the Commissioners? All right. None. Entertaining a motion to go into executive session for the purchase of property.
Make a motion. Second.
Call the vote. Mr. Stein?
Yes.
Mr. Rowland? Mr. Martin?
Yes.
Mr. Marino?
Yes.
Mr. Davis?
Yes.